Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra if you are new here, and I wanted to talk about bag charms. Now I don't have a lot, but I wanted to talk to you about why I have these and why these stroke my fancy and my pole position on bag charms. I'm just going to say this as a disclaimer, do you, because not everything in this bag trends community and all that stuff we're all going to love. Some things we are going to like and some of them we're going to dislike. Some things we'll partake or not partake as much as others, you know. And this is one of those things that bag charms are not really for me, guys. They're not. But when I noticed that a bag called for it, or I really loved the vibe of the what to call again, of the bag charm and what it was and all that stuff, I would buy it. And if I felt like it was going to give a bag a different vibe along with it, okay, and I felt like, oh, I love the two together, it was like a combination type of thing that I loved about it. Now with that being said, I just want to take note of the little background here. I'll probably do a little close-up. I did do a wonderful spring cleaning and reorganized some of my bags. It is getting to warmer temperatures and I want to see some things, okay, particularly some bags I have not worn, like this wonderful goodness here I have not worn, which needs to be worn, okay. And some of them I have not worn enough, like this mulberry one right next to it, okay, that needs to be worn a lot more than what it has been already. So yes, let's get into this video. Now I'm going to go into order of how I acquired them, mainly because I feel like that kind of plays a part as to why I got them. Now this is the first one. This is a Coach teddy bear, obviously very holiday themed with its mittens and hat, and I got this off of Amazon. Now as you guys know, Coach's bag charms are ridiculously expensive. I feel like $95 for a charm is a lot. However, the quality is there. Since I got this on Amazon, I got it off on a sale, and I would say this is before the bag charm trend. I feel like that is important to note, because before the bag charm trend, you would get Coach, real Coach authentic bag charms for half the price off season. I don't really see that anymore. The only thing you can see now are the knockoffs, which are, you know, like a tenth of the price, okay. The real ones on Amazon are not going down, even if they're off season. I have not seen that, so that's just something to note. Because of the bag charm trend, you're not really getting some steals off of Amazon anymore. And I feel like even though I got this for $49.99 or $49.50, I'm okay with that, you know, because it is pretty, okay. Have I used it? Yes. Do I use it a lot? No, because this is a seasonal piece, and that's why I refuse to get the one from Coach before. So before the whole bag charm trend, I would say I have seen stuff that I have liked, bag charm wise, or even other little accessory things, like their big stuffed teddy bear that they do, sometimes signature print or sometimes in fur or shearling. I always loved, and I do want to have that in my collection. It's just that that is like almost like bag price. It's like $200, right? And I don't know if I want to pay that price for it, right? So yeah, that was the first one. Next came this one. I got this one strictly off of Amazon, and as you can see, it has all the little paved crystals or rhinestones. These are rhinestones to be exact, and it is a dog. My friends and everybody who knew me was shocked that I got a dog charm. They was like, you don't even like dogs, which is true. I've had really horrible experiences with them as well, not a young girl. Well, I was young girl, but yeah, I was in high school and junior high school. I had multiple instances, and I could not deal anymore. So I just prefer not to be around them, right? So they were like, Deandra, you don't even like dogs. I was like, yeah, but it looks so nice against my Altuzar shearling white cream bag, and I just wanted a little pop. When I got it, it had the tag on it, and where the tag fell, I was like, I think I want a charm, because I loved how it looked. But the charm that I wanted, I didn't want some everything, since it was already plushy with the shearling everything. I was like, I want a little sparkle. It doesn't have much hardware on it, so like, let me give it a little pizzazz. Everything I saw on Amazon was like the Chanel No. 5 perfume bottle, because I was looking for, you know, cute, you know, bag charms, and I was like, I don't want that. I don't want no knockoff Chanel No. 5 perfumes crystal rhinestone bottle. And when I came off of this came across this rather, I was like, yes, this is so cute. This is so nice and pretty. I like it. So yeah, I did put the Coach charm on here. This was from a mini wallet on chain that I got, and I sold that mini wallet on chain, and it came with 2 charms, a shooting star and this C on there. I kept the C, and I felt like it would go really nicely with this, and it does. Okay, so yeah, you see the C in the background, and you have on the other side is just like a regular caged metal, but I love it on the rhinestone side. Next came this cherry. Now this I got off of Amazon as well for like $10, and I was really particular about it because I wanted it as close as possible to the real thing. And of course, since I have the real Coach brass, I was comparing the two. As you can see, there's a difference. This one has like a bit of like a greenish tinge to it, while this looks more true gold, right? It is not really slight. It gets more and more obvious as you put them together, but when you don't have it together, it's a bit more slight. When you put it together, it's very obvious. And honestly, during the holiday times, I wear these two together, because one is on one side of the bag and the other one is on the other side of the bag, and it's only on one bag I wear it on. So it can be quite noticeable, but I personally don't care because I was not going to pay $95 for it. Now, say a couple years from now, the Coach Amazon has the Coach cherries for like $50, and I will take it. You know what I mean? But for right now, no, I'm not going to do that. Next came this was from Etsy. Now as you can see, this is clearly Louis Vuitton inspired or designer inspired, but it doesn't say LV anywhere on it. Even the symbols that it has are not the same. It just has the same color scheme, okay? And it's kind of like inspired by it, right? Instead of 4 leaves, it has 5s, and it doesn't, you know what I mean? Just little things like that. I got it off of Etsy, and one thing I do like about this is that everything can be removed, all of these. All right, so if I wanted to wear this alone on my bag, I can. If I wanted, well, some of these cannot be removed, but definitely like something like this tag can be taken off because this can be removed. So it's just like you have a lot of customizability, I hope that's even a word, with this. However, I bought it for a bag that I don't wear that much, and I'm gonna bring it for you because I have it out because I want to finally wear this bag. It's my Dress Up Your Purse Le Petit bucket bag that I got about 2 years ago. This is one of the first bags that she made before she went down the rabbit hole of doing the, you know, the Pochette Métis alternatives and all that stuff, right? Before this, she was doing like totes and stuff like that. She did black, all black, this one, and a black and gray. This is Honey Vaqueta, along with brown Togo leather. I love the smell of this. I love the shape of this. I have 2 straps, everything, I love it, but I have not picked it up. So I felt me putting this on it may help a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work. And I think I may just put on this alone. I will take off all the rest. Let me show it to you. All right, so I had to do a little bit of rigmarole, but I had to use the Coach cherries right here and put that on. I don't know which one I like better, if I like this one or that out of the picture and just using that one. I'm kind of liking that one more, but as you can see, I have options, and I'm not sure if that's going to make me pick it up. I don't know, but I would say one reason why I know I haven't picked it up is because the hue of this color is a bit too orange for the browns that I want to wear. However, I did get some recent things, and I feel like it may go well. We shall see, with or without the charms. Okay, so that's one thing. So yeah, that's the other thing that I got from Etsy. And then another one around the same time that took a while to come, and this came from Ukraine if I remember correctly, are these. Now these are supposed to be handmade. It does seem rustic. I don't know how true that is because even my co-workers have been warning me that a lot of people buy stuff off of Temu and all these places and then resell it on Etsy with a little markup. I could not find this anywhere else. I looked, you know, before buying it. I felt like this would go very nice with my Portland leather good Nora bag, almost perfect Nora bag. And as you can see, it has rough edges or just unrefined finished edges, unfinished edges, like the brand Portland leather goods bags do. And I felt like it would just go with the whole vibe of things and give a little fallness to the bag. Now the bag itself can be worn all year round. I particularly love to wear these two with it. This one all year round, this together during the holiday season with my Portland leather goods bag. I'll put a picture of it, and I believe I've shown it to you guys, and this just gives a fall vibe. The only thing is that I wish the hardware was gold, like that brass antique gold. The silver is fine, it's just that that Portland leather goods bag has that old gold brass hardware, so it kind of clashes, but it's still minimal. It probably may not be visible, but I'm still going to use it, right? So yeah, you have your green and brown leaves, and I think it looks really, really cute. And last and not least is my coin pouch, which I'm going to use as a bag charm. Okay, I don't see what else I would be putting this on besides a bag, right? I guess you can clip this onto your keys, but no. Yeah, so this one I loved. I've always wanted a coin pouch, a round coin pouch. As I said, I've looked at LVs, I've looked at Coach. LV's pricing, I just can't justify it, and I couldn't find something from Coach that I love, I want. And then this one came out and I said, yes, I want it. So yes, this is my bag charm collection. I don't have a lot. I think in total that was probably like 6 or 7, and I think that's more than enough. I don't foresee myself having a very huge collection, but do I see myself getting some from time to time? Absolutely, because as I said, when I feel like a bag calls for it, or I feel like it will be a nice addition, I will do it. So let me know what you guys think. I will be curious to know if you guys have a budding bag charm collection. Did it start when the trend happened, or was it there before but just exacerbated from the trend that, you know, came about? I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and as always, have a good one. Bye.